Welcome back to the show, everybody. Very Terrible Podcast. I'm Jason.
I'm B.
And we're back with the obligatory Season 2 bookend.
Yeah.
Season 2 is over. Can you believe it?
Yes. I'm not going to lie to you, I can't.
You can believe it? Oh.
Yes. It's been like forever.
And it has been forever. Actually, it's been a year. So I went back and I
Bro,
looked.
no way. It's been a year.
It has been a year.
No way. What was the first episode?
No. It's been a year since that Season 1 ended.
Oh.
And now we're on like our year and a half of this. This, podcast excellence that we're providing to everybody. Yeah. So let's see. I was going through, and this is going to be the Season 2 bookend, so we just review of all the different stuff that we did. And actually, it was kind of cool. I was putting together like a little, I don't even know what they're called, like a spot, because I was all the different things that we got into this year. So right now we're on Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, and wherever your favorite podcasts are played.
Here we go.
You got to have a spiel.
Except for, we're not on Apple.
No, Apple
That you have
we
to
could
pay.
be.
That you have to pay for, though.
Oh, do you? I'm not paying.
I think so.
No. We give this away for free. So that's, I thought it was kind of cool. We got a lot done this year. And then if you go back into the show, I learned the other day that when you go to Spotify specifically, there's a new functions. I put in like not trivia questions, like polling questions and questions that the listeners can answer, like of different stuff that we've done. I know that you're excited.
Yes.
But it was July 19th of last year, so it's been almost a full year since Season 1's been over. And Episode 1 was back on March 10th of 22. So that was pretty good. I think we've done all right. What the heck was that?
It's the dog.
Oh, the dog. All right. Well, the dog is here enjoying his bone for the Very Terrible Podcast, Bone Edition. But yeah, so and think about it, like it was Old School, New School. That was the one where Mom was with us, and she was on the third microphone and telling us, like, we were going back and forth about all the differences in school. That was how long ago it was.
Well, then that couldn't have been more than a year ago.
Yeah. That was on August 9th.
Unless that was because I don't know. Never mind.
Well, we had the hurricane.
Now that I think about it.
Yeah, and the hurricane just screwed everything up. And we forgot. I mean, the time stopped. Everything reset. We had birthdays and holidays and things got mashed up and vacations and all kinds of stuff. And, it's been a crazy year. We had college football last year that we have to go back to and do again this year. Right? So maybe the listeners, do you want the listeners to tell us where to go?
Possibly.
Yeah. All right, so we can't.
Pick Wyoming.
We can go to Wyoming, but something has to happen.
But you don't want to go.
Well, I do want to go. But I also don't want to.
You want to go to like Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia Tech. It's got the
I
entrance.
need to see Punxsutawney.
That's not in Wyoming. That's in
But the
Pennsylvania.
Cowboys are.
Right.
But Punxsutawney has a whole town named after him.
No, he's named after the town. The town's not named after him.
No freaking way. He's okay.
So they didn't live in any named town before this gopher or whatever groundhog showed up.
You did not just call him a gopher, you menace. Oh my goodness.
Is that an insult in groundhog?
Yes.
To call him a gopher?
Yeah. Gophers are very different. Gophers are big troublemakers.
Oh, yeah?
Groundhogs, however,
do you think they're big troublemakers because you saw it in a movie?
No.
It was that, what was that name of that movie from the 1980s?
Zootopia?
No.
I don't know. I don't watch movies so much.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah.
There was some, it had Kenny Loggins that did all the music. I'm all right, somebody do about me. Something like that.
Yeah.
And then, either way. And the thing is, as soon as I turn this podcast off, I'll remember the name of the movie. But, yeah. So either way, yeah, he was named after the town. The town was not named after him.
No. Okay.
Do you have any evidence to support your claim?
If you let me finish.
Okay.
I'm saying most because I'm sure I'm wrong somewhere. Most towns that are named after someone only exist because that person discovered it or has some sort of significance. The person is typically not named afterwards.
Well, we're not talking about people.
Okay,
and
Punxsutawney is a person at heart.
No.
He lives in a library. Yes, he is.
And the thing is, he only lasts like 10 years, and this thing's been going on forever. So there's been lots of Punxsutawney's fills. They have been.
Punxsutawney's fills.
Whatever. What? And they can't have girl ones, right? Because unless it's a Phyllis.
I guess, but he has a girlfriend.
What? Oh, that's how you
I
get.
think.
That's how you get more groundhogs.
But like, I don't know. I feel bad. He lives in a library.
He doesn't know any different. He was probably born there. He's like, this is just where I live. It's like you. Yeah, like you have no idea. Like this is just where we live.
I do have an idea.
Yeah.
I've seen all those mansions. Why how Punxsutawney feels about the rest of the library.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa.
Like, I want to live in the nonfiction section.
Exactly.
Living over here in the kids' books sucks. All these booger pickers, they're banging on the glass all day long. You know they do, too. All the little shitty kids are like, dong, 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 dong. Hey, everybody, it's Groundhog. Dong, dong, dong.
Yeah. His house is so cute, though, in the library, but I'm sure he doesn't
I've
care.
never seen... You've seen pictures of it?
Yes, I like live Punxsutawneyville.
Oh, you do?
Here, I know those.
Well,
can't
and they
see
can't.
that.
It's right because it's audio.
Well, duh, but I'm gonna show you.
Oh, okay. And then we're gonna describe it to them, which I'm sure is like a glass aquarium in the middle of a library. That's what I think it is.
Punxsutawneyville death? No.
Well, Bella, they only last like 10 or 15 years. This thing's been going on for decades. You know, there's been lots of them, right?
Hold on, I'm looking up how long. How long do groundhogs live?
What? I can't imagine it's more than 10 years.
What?
What?
Around 14 years? That's
Yeah.
so sad.
Right. So since it's been going on as long as I've been alive, you know there's been more than one Punxsutawney Phil. It's like the Georgia Bulldog. Like Ugga. We're on like Ugga 15.
What?
We are. Yeah. They die and they just go, hey, let's get one that looks just like the other one. And we line up a new Ugga.
So, okay. Punxsutawney lives in his burrow, which is probably just a wooden something.
Yeah. Glass aquarium.
It is a man-made zoo that is climate controlled and light regulated for the benefit of Punxsutawney Phil. Oh my
Right.
goodness.
So it's air conditioned and
It is connected
library lights.
with Barclay Square, the town park, and the Punxsutawney Memorial Library. Here, let's look at some images.
So the idea for this is that if we go to see like a West Virginia game, we fly into Pittsburgh, go over here, see the groundhog, and then go sing Country Roads with the fans of West Virginia football.
Punxsutawney is so cute.
Oh, and your phone is setting off the microphone.
Oh, that's
Wonderful.
unfortunate. Okay, so it's a big dome. This is Phil's burrow. Oh, so it's outside. So he doesn't live in a library. He lives like connected to a library.
Oh,
so
Jesus.
he's in the library, but you look at him from outside the library. If that makes sense.
Oh.
So like
Okay.
he is in the library, but you can't get to where he is.
Oh. Well, you're not going to pet him. Like, they're not going to let you touch him.
When I get older, I should be the person that has to feed Phil.
Well, then you better go to school for some kind of zoology degree.
What? I need a zoology degree
Something.
to feed Phil.
You're going to have to. It's a celebrity animal. They're not going to let you just take care of him. And all he has to do is one day a year he comes out and he looks at his poop and goes, "Whoa," and then it's 6 more weeks of winter.
His poop,
and
it's his shadow.
whatever it is. A bunch of Pennsylvania weirdos get all together and do their thing. We don't have any listeners in Pennsylvania. I can call them that. Once we get listeners in Pennsylvania, they're the best ever. So that's it. We're trying to figure out where we're going to go for college football this year. So we only got the one game last year. The hurricane power washed the city. And then we sat back for a while with nothing to do. Oh, yeah. We went from November to January without any shows. And then picked back up in January. There was a couple of solo shows. People are playing them solo. They can't hear them. And then we had our first caller show, Minds of Minecraft. That was pretty good. Colin came in and told us about his video game experiences. And that means we can get callers now. You too can call and be on the show. God, imagine the pride your family would feel knowing that you were on the Very Terrible Podcast. Oh, God. Christmas gifts, no thank you. We could do that thing that they make videos.
What, cameo?
Yeah, we could do a cameo. And
No.
the Very Terrible Podcast wishes you a happy birthday.
No way.
No way.
No.
So that's, yeah. So, and then another thing that's been going on, like, so with, we've had huge countrywide inflation, right?
And submarines
And submarines. We'll get to the submarines in a minute.
being terrible.
trying to keep everything in a chronological mindset. The inflation problem, right? You understand the inflation problem?
I guess.
So basically, your money's worth less because the interest rates are higher and your buying power is down. And then, so this is we started at the grocery or at the work. We started grocery shopping at Walmart every once in a while, except for one of the guys on my crew has a big problem with Walmart and he doesn't want to go to Walmart. But I like money, so I'd rather just go to Walmart because I can buy the same over the counter, over the shelf stuff, like the same Kraft mac and cheese is the same Kraft mac and cheese no matter the store. However, the meats are a little weird. You can buy chicken feet at Walmart.
The milk sucks at Walmart.
Yeah, milk's pretty bad. I'm going to tell you, it's the stocker's fault. So if you work for Walmart and you want to opine on this, get a hold of us here at the show. But I think that they leave the pallet of milk out at room temperature and it just goes bad and they just put it on the shelf whenever and it cools back off. And that gives it that armpit flavor that you like so much.
I hate it.
It's terrible. It's crap. And the thing is, it's a shame because the damn price is so good. It's, like you go to Publix, you go get a thing of milk. It's probably what? Almost $5? Probably almost $5.
I'd say it's more.
I don't know.
I feel like it's like 6 or 7.
Well, but now like you go to Walmart, it's $3.50. So,
mediocre.
But if it doesn't taste good, you can't do it. So there's no point. That's the part that sucks.
It also makes you sick.
Sour milk and chicken feet. But otherwise than that, Walmart's great. So I noticed.
I guess you could say that.
Oh, it's hilarious! Like we get in there and between the lack of people speaking English and the thing is you can't find stuff. You have to rummage like you're on a quest to get anything. But the one thing that is always full at a Walmart, and I noticed this, and I don't even think I even talked to you about it yet. The line at the lotto table. You buy the lotto tickets. They have the machine for the scratch offs.
Yeah.
But then they have the little pink. Kiosk or green kiosk, and
where you
go up there.
Pick the numbers and stuff.
There's always 2 or 3 people there, and I think to myself, well, obviously this place must not be giving out a whole lot of winners because they're still shopping at Walmart. It doesn't even make sense. Why is it like every time you see a place of limited income that you always see everybody going crazy about lotto? It's like some weird Hail Mary touchdown pass. Like, we're not going to be broke anymore. We're just going to go to Walmart and get winning lotto tickets. I don't get it. I don't even play lotto. I'd rather just keep my money. And the thing is, Mom buys lotto tickets, but if she's right one time, then she'll be right forever. But until then, we're not millionaires yet because she hasn't picked up the winning ticket.
We're billionaires.
We're billionaires. We'd have to pay it all in taxes, though. You'd still be back to $1 million by the time you're done.
Well, it depends on how much. Because, the one that was, $2 billion and some, you'd probably still be a billionaire. Probably not by a whole bunch. But
no, they had the payout. The mechanic in Virginia won it or something like that. It was wasn't it the $1 billion? It came up the Powerball got up to about $1 billion. And then by the time he was done paying taxes, it was $770 million. So,
I'll take it.
Right, me too. But that's how much you're paying in taxes. I mean, you're just taking a huge chunk. And then we leave the store, right? So we have all of our value-priced groceries to the dismay of one of my crew members, and we're going back out to the fire truck. Now, originally, I am from New York, and a greeting in New York is, "Hey, how you doing?" It's called a rhetorical question. Do you know what a rhetorical question is?
Yes, it's a question you're really not asking something.
Correct. You don't even have to answer it. It doesn't even make a difference. It doesn't matter. To which I find, I was going to put the cart back in the cart corral, which in and of itself is the measure of how we are as a society. Did you ever hear about this? My shopping cart theory?
Not really.
So the shopping cart theory runs as follows. It's actually, I can't find the picture. I should have had it prepared. I didn't. But in essence, basically is returning a shopping cart to the cart corral is the only deed you can do in the world that has no reward and has no punishment if you don't do it. If you do it, you don't get a prize. And if you don't do it, you don't get punished. So
I'm sure there's something else.
But let's think of it. If you think of one, you let me know. But right now, to my thing, the litmus test of society is the shopping cart. So by returning the shopping cart, I am a better person than the people who don't return to the shopping cart. That is my theory. And I look for receipts. So I go through and I pick receipts out of all the empty carts. But either way, I am returning the cart. So I'm going to return the cart to the cart corral, and there's this little hunchback old lady who's right in the way. And of course, she's in the middle of the cart corral. I can't get around her on either side. I'm trying to put the shopping cart back in because it's the right thing to do, and I want to be better than everybody else. And then so I looked at her and I said, "Hey, how you doing?" This is a rhetorical question. She looks at me and she goes, I got the goitas and my feet and my everything hurts. And she starts going on this whole thing. And I'm like, God, I don't want to hear any of this. I don't care. None of this matters. Just get out of the way. I have to return the shopping cart. The people that do not understand what a rhetorical question is just drives me nuts.
I think they're pointless, though, because why ask it if you don't want to know? Like, I feel like you could have just said, hey, hello, and then said, like, hey, do you mind moving out of the way?
I should have said, excuse me.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
you should have said,
I
excuse
did,
me.
but I'm from like where I grew up. That was the typical greeting. Hey, how you doing? We don't care how you're doing. It's a hello. We didn't have hello. We just said, how you doing?
Stupid.
I know.
Because, like, what's the point? It's like a waste of energy
Ergo,
and words.
Rhetorical. So that's it. I agree with you. It is a wasteless thing, but it's also wasteless when people don't do it right. Terrible when people don't do it right. Oh, what else did we have that day? That was a whole Walmart day. Oh, and it's hot as hell again. Every day. What did we say last year? Satan's ass crack. Once again, Satan's ass crack outside. Hot, humid, disgusting out. So to wrap up the season 2.
It's not really that hot out.
Really?
Really?
I need you to go outside, and I want you to walk to the end of the street and walk back. You won't do it.
I will.
No. All right, go ahead and do it. We'll wait.
Right now?
No, after the show, you're going to do it, and I'm going to take a picture, and we're going to put it on the Facebook page.
No, we're not.
From far away. They'll never see your face. Either way, it's
whatever.
very hot outside. It's terrible. It's disgusting. And
Don't get any addresses.
Yeah, and I'm just tired of it. Just tired of it. Let's see. What did you have today?
What do you mean?
Did you have anything for the show today? Did you want your... So what we do during sound check is that she gets on the microphone and she does ASMR. Do you want to do some time of ASMR?
No, because for some people it's really annoying, and I feel like
and I am one of them.
Give some warning.
Yes, and I am one of them.
So we'll have like our own separate...
We'll have our own separate episode of just ASMR?
Yes.
Well, tune in for that.
And you will have to sit there, and you will have to listen, and you'll have to participate and start whispering satisfying.
Oh, I don't think so.
And you have to massage the microphone. You have to get random objects and do random things with them.
But what does it really do?
It soothes you.
Does it? Because it does
really
not soothe
triggers
me.
you. It's two different types of people.
So you're telling me that there's a amount of the population that really finds relief in
Yes, like there's people on TikTok that they don't have jobs. Their job is to go live and do ASMR because they get paid to do it. Because people, okay.
So why don't you get that job?
Because
what? Do you have to have a college degree to do that too?
No. But basically, so like there's a thing on TikTok called like coins. Like, so you buy them with real money. They convert it to like a cryptocurrency, I guess.
Okay.
And then you buy like different gifts. Like, I don't know, there's like 30 of them.
Is this like
50?
a Robux thing?
No. And then so you can pick which gifts you want. And if you have enough coins, you can give it to someone. And most times they don't even care because they get so many. But, well, I don't do this because...
But the gifts aren't real either.
But no, because, see, I used to go live on TikTok, and I didn't show my face or anything.
Right.
And you'd get the gifts, and I literally have 96 cents in my account because TikTok takes, like, I don't know, some % of it, and it's quite huge. And so, like...
So how'd you put $1 in the account in the first place?
I don't have the dollar. I can cash it out.
Yeah.
On like mom's credit card or something, but I have to have at least $1.
Oh, so someone gave you $1?
No, it was like numerous people giving me all this money. I mean, it's not that much, but you know. But then like I can't cash it out, so how am I phrasing this? The people that gave me that money, their money's just rotting in my phone.
Oh.
So they don't have their money. I don't have their money. No one has their money. Well, I guess TikTok has their money.
That's just ridiculous. And why can't you cash it out?
Because I only have 96 cents. I don't have $1.
Oh, dear Lord. So why don't I just give you the other 4 cents, and then you'll have $1, and then you get the $1 out, and just give me 4 cents back?
But it's not that simple.
Why?
Because we're losing money on that. You're going to spend at least $1 to get X amount of coins. You're going to give me more money than I'm going to get back.
Oh. So why do I have to spend $1? Why can't I just give you 4 cents?
That's not how this works.
See, I don't understand how any of this works.
Okay, just listen to what I'm saying. TikTok takes, I don't know, we're going to say 4% of it. It's more than that, though.
Okay.
So if you give me 50 cents, I'm not going to get 50 cents.
Right. No, I get
I'm
that
gonna
part.
get
There's
30.
service fees. We'll call it service fees.
It's really
going
not
right
service.
to China.
It's AI.
It's going right to China.
But yeah.
No, well, that sounds like a horrible idea. And then we have I never got the rest of the TikTok update.
What do you mean?
Well, you were banned the other day.
Oh, yeah.
So were you?
I got a new account. We're Gucci gang.
Oh, you got a new account.
Yeah.
So you never unbanned yourself.
No, because I was trying to submit an appeal and they were like, "Now."
They're like, yeah, well, it's,
No, literally the page didn't even load. I sat there for like 10 minutes watching it. I had 4 bars of service. I had perfect internet.
You gotta figure it's you and everybody else. The clog is on their end. The clog is probably with the app.
There
and
isn't a clog though.
You don't think they banned a bunch of people all at once and they're all trying to get their shit back?
I think it's a fraudulent site and it's just to trigger you.
Well, I would agree with that too.
And also, I don't get why they don't ban your IP. Because literally, I just made a new account, no problem.
Well, they don't care. I mean, the more it's interacted with, I'm sure the more that they're getting their information or whatever it is they need. And then, like, I'm getting my news through memes now. There's something going on in Russia? Did you know about this?
What?
There's like Russian civil war. I'm seeing memes of Putin this morning, like crying on a couch.
He is like stage 4 colon cancer or some crap.
Who knows? But the thing is, like, I don't watch the real news, but I'm getting my news now from memes.
But like, aren't they still in war with Ukraine?
Yeah, but I guess they're losing so bad that it's pissing off the Russian people, and they're like, okay, we don't want to do this anymore.
Who's losing so bad? Russia?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go, bro.
Yeah, so I'm getting my news through memes, so I don't really know what the hell's going on. I'll figure it out.
Memes?
News through memes.
Oh, through.
Yeah. By the
Newsters,
medium the medium in which I receive my news is hilarious pictures with words. So,
Most times memes aren't even that funny. It's like a picture of a kid going, eh.
Memes are hilarious. That should be currency.
Currency?
Yes. If I give you memes, you should give me food. That's the way I should go to the grocery store and go, hello.
Currency has to have something to do with money.
And value. Yeah, my memes are very valuable.
Yeah, sure.
And then the Titanic sub.
Yeah.
That was in the news.
It imploded.
It did.
Found the controller on the ground.
Yeah.
Yippee, okay.
Yeah. So what did we learn? Don't do stupid things, no matter how much money you have. So whenever the show makes it big and we're rolling in money, that we have to make sure that we don't go down and see the Titanic.
You could not pay me enough to do that.
No, me either. I can see it just fine on video. I saw it as a kid. Like I was a kid. 70. I was a little younger than you are now when they found it the first time, like in 1986, I think it was. And oh god, it was amazing. It was, I mean, what we would consider to be shitty like detail now, but it was like this like grainy video. But oh, it was so exciting. Like National Geographic was losing their minds because they were paying for most of it. So,
yeah.
But either way, so now I can just see it on video. I don't have to get in a tiny submarine and die in a urine infested. If somebody farts in the sub, you know it's like there's nowhere for it to go.
I know.
If somebody were to fart in there, you're just like, there's no other room. The toilet was in the front by the window.
Really?
Yeah.
Where does it go? Do they just like open a hole and out it goes?
There's a holding tank. So even on a boat, like even if you go on someone's boat and you take a dump in their little, Lou or John or whatever the hell they call it, is that there's a holding tank, and then whenever you go to the service station, they just vacuum out the holding tank and they take all the poop.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Oh, see, I don't have the Very Terrible Podcast is receiving calls, and I can't.
It's not a call. It's a text message, and it's probably spam.
No, it's not.
Oh, hold on. My mother's calling me.
It is.
Hello.
Tell her
Sweetheart,
tell her she's on the.
Yes.
Tell her she's on the show. Hey, I can hear everything. And all the listeners can hear everything that have hung out for 24 minutes.
Okay, yeah, I will. What?
Hang on, I was like, we're going to pause the show.
She just needed me to unlock a door.
Yeah, okay. So the door's unlocked. We've unpaused the show and we got like less than 10 minutes. So we're going to wrap this up because the dog is going to go absolutely nuts. If you'd like to see what the dog looks like, he's on YouTube.
He is?
Yeah, he's on that video I was practicing when I made with the camera.
Oh.
And he's in the background. So everybody can see our glamorous studio as well as our family dog.
Yep.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up season 2. Thank you so much for sticking with us, and keep an eye out for upcoming season 3. Exciting season 3. What do you think we should do in season 3?
Don't know.
All right, I'm going to be doing a lot of solo shows. I'm probably going to have to learn how to do like phone interviews, things like that. We've got some people that I'm interested in bringing on. So maybe we'll do some more along that line. Then we'll have college football season. Hopefully no major hurricanes. And that is how we roll. So I'm Jason.
I'm B.
And this has been the Very Terrible Podcast.